Okay, so the Aeolian mode, natural minor scale. Now let's talk about the Locrian mode. The Locrian mode naturally occurs on the piano keyboard between the notes of B and B with no accidentals, meaning no sharps or flats, all white keys. On the guitar fretboard, you can think of the Locrian mode as a very close cousin to B minor scale, or excuse me, to a natural minor scale. And the Locrian mode is going to have its unique characteristic, in other words, is a flat second, in other words, a minor second, and it's going to have a, let's see, a flat second and actually a diminished fifth for the Locrian mode. And it sounds very, very interesting. So let's see if we can. Here's what it sounds like. So let's see what intervals. Let's take the natural minor. And let's turn that G minor, natural minor scale into a Locrian, a G Locrian mode, or the Locrian mode on G. That's what normally happens, but I need a flat second, so there's my minor third, so that's the first three notes of the Locrian mode. There's my fourth. And remember, I would normally go here for the fifth, but it has a diminished fifth, so I have to lower it a half step. So my first five notes of the Locrian mode are this. Pretty interesting sounding, isn't it? So let's go on all the way up to the octave, and remember, we're just lower. It's the natural minor with a flat 2 and a flat 5. So now those are the modes: Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Aeolian, and Locrian. And I'm going to show you those on the piano keyboard next. Okay, what I want to do now is explain the modes from the piano keyboard, which is going to make a lot more sense than it does on the guitar, because the modes are actually developed from the piano, actually from Gregorian chant, but that's another topic. So let me explain, first of all, the Ionian mode. Okay, the Ionian mode is going to go from C to C. Okay, and if I play all the notes between C and C with no black notes, that's my Ionian mode. Okay, if I move up to D and I play all the notes between D and D, that's my Dorian mode, okay? And notice how it's a lot like the D natural minor scale, except it doesn't have this sixth, it has a raised sixth. So one more time. There's your Dorian mode. That's where that comes from. If I move it up one, I have my E Phrygian mode. So let's listen to what that sounds like. Okay, a lot like the E minor scale, which would be you don't have the F sharp, but you have F natural. So there's my E Phrygian. Okay. Now if I go to F, which is what the Lydian mode is built on, and I have this sound. And notice if I played an F major scale, it would have a B flat. But remember, there's no black notes in the modes. So all I'm doing is I'm playing all the white notes, and notice that there's a B natural instead of a B flat for the Lydian mode. Now, Mixolydian, if I play that on the keyboard from G to G, notice that a G major scale would normally have an F sharp, but remember we're not playing any black notes, so the Mixolydian is a major scale with a flat 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? Moving up to Aeolian. If I play all the notes between A and A, okay, that is the A natural minor scale because it has a flat 3, it has a flat 6, and a flat 7. So the Aeolian is really just a natural minor scale. Now moving on up to the B, Locrian. The Locrian mode is very unique. It has a flat 2 because there's no black notes in between here. That's a half step or a minor second. Okay, so there's my Locrian mode. It's a lot like a B minor scale, but the second and the fifth are both flat. So you have this. And that's your Locrian mode. So there's all your modes. C Ionian, D Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Aeolian, Locrian, and then back with Ionian again. So hopefully that'll make a lot more sense now to you on the fretboard, because these modes come from the keyboard that don't have any black notes. Okay, now I'm going to show you actually how to put these modes to use by just giving you one example of a simple improvisation using the Mixolydian mode on E. And what I'd like you to do is to take these modes and to practice them at least in their first position. See if you can take them in all of their other positions. So just like the major scale, you practice in the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh positions. You want to do that with the modes as well, and all of this is in your book. It shows you all the different positions. And I just want to give you a quick little example of how you can use this to improvise using the Mixolydian scale. So here we go.